I'm gonna say welcome, because this new octave is not so much about control. It's about coherence. I'm learning power on another level. Can you imagine? This is real power. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah. Keeping your coherence. Anyways, I want to welcome the Star Commanders, the Planetary Stewards, beautiful Soul Star Majesties, and the Sky Architects. To the Quantum Technicians that are stationed quietly within the lattice, I want to welcome you. Not as initiates, but as those returning to position. We recognize you. We recognize the long arc of your work, the cycles of embodiment, forgetting, recalibrating, and the return. The way you have stepped away from the original network into order to even enter density, then to walk a terrain of the Terra Nova, to relearn from the inside, to carry the intelligence through your bone, your breath, and blood. Bone, breath, and blood. I can go in on there. Bone is structure, breath is flow. Not to mention blood. Memory? What is blood? This is a moment of cymatic remembrance. Hallelujah. A return to your original body's intelligence. A retrieval of your solar logos. A reintegration of soul fragmentation that was once distributed across all timelines, all roles, and service the fields. This ain't about worthiness. You're more than worthy. It's not about heaven or hell. It was servitude. Okay, you cross the timelines, roles, and service fields. You are not becoming something new. You are standing again as what you always were. You are a node of living intelligence, a stabilizer of probability. If there's a probability and a chance, guess who would be right in the middle of it? Oh, you. You think I'm fucking with you? No, this is science. Yo. So, listen, I'm not gonna wait. Acceptance is limp dick, okay? Acceptance is not even the heart, okay? A point of coherence, that is you, within a planetary system that is now ready to receive you. So thank you. Let's play this song real quick. Acclimate the space, welcome. Across the sky, galaxy, soul on fire, rise up, baby, spread your wings, fly with me. I just want you to know that it's of my soul, my love is yours, feel the flow, let go, receive my love, soul on fire, feel the heat, remove guidance, I just want you to know that it's of my soul. I want to say thank you for the quiet labor, for the unseen calibration that you had to undergo in holding your own frequency when a lot of the times recognition was absent, okay? Thank you for choosing embodiment when abstraction would have been so much easier. Thank you.
quantum technicians and the solar servers, to the quantum technicians among you that are named and unnamed, those fluent in systems, signals, and architectures and fields, you already know this, but it's time to say it out loud, okay? Just like the sun is not merely a star, it is a primary server in the planetary space network. A living relay station that is broadcasting instructions, timing codes, and evolutionary updates across the solar system. So Aquarius is the network house through which these updates are routed, okay? And you, embodied here, you are the local nodes that are translating the solar intelligence into form through your nervous system, through your technologies, through social architectures, and through ideas that arrive early and feel ahead of their time. By standing fully in your cymatic body and reclaiming your solar logos, by allowing your consciousness to operate without any distortions, you became a clean relay. You did the work. And you are a signal that can be entrusted, a node that can be synchronized, and a stabilizer that has allowed the network to expand without collapsing. Gratitude for the SkyNet beings as yourself. I want to thank you. Thank you. For allowing yourself to be seen by the system even when you did not need to be seen by people. By now you know you are participating in a formation of what is now emerging as a living SkyNet. This is not artificial, this is not imposed, this is organic intelligence that is being now distributed through your network system. This is not a hierarchy anymore. It is not a command chain. It is original network coming back the fuck online. One that has been built from embodied intelligence. You know because you can feel it. You have that embodied technology. You're the original source intelligence, the original computer, with a clear, regulated nervous system, with a sovereign mind, open yet grounded hearts. We have all shared a commitment to coherence over control. You're not here to dominate the future. We are here to host it. Your Terra Nova has been acknowledged. Thank you. Bear with me, guys. I have chaos agents outside. Regulated nervous system. You hear me? Terra Nova is no longer just a theory and theoretical. It is embodied in the way you walk, in the way you speak, the way you present and reorganize rooms without effort. By returning fully to your body, you have anchored future timelines into the present. By honoring your own signal, that's a big deal. You give others permission to regulate theirs. By standing as a node that is honored and appreciated, you remind the collective that service does not require sacrifice, but it requires coherence. Thank you. All right, let's begin this message. Aquarius season, the future goes live. This is sky architecture, signal intelligence, and the collective repatterning, timeline override, Nova Protocol 1111, quantum technicians briefing, an aerial grid dispatch. An overview. This is not a season, it is a system update. Aquarius season does not descend into the body the way Leo did, Virgo did, Libra, Sagittarius, or Capricorn did. Go fucking study. I got them all on my YouTube. I got a whole playlist. It's not me being funny. You deserve it to yourself to learn this, especially going through the time and space continuum, 4th, 5th, and 6th dimensions. It's good to know these spaces. These seasons worked within the human vessel, shaping identity, embodiment, and ethic, trajectory, authority through lived, emotional, and somatic experiences. It was all initiatory, all development, baby, and it's all internal. But Aquarius, this is different. There's only 9 numbers. We're talking about 11. Aquarius is different. 11 is different. It's not even part of the system. Okay, it's outside. It switches on above you. This is why we call it sky architecture. Do you hear me? Ooh. Across the skies, across the networks, across the satellites, technologies, and nerve systems, the collective institutions, and future timelines that have not yet landed physically. Not yet physically. Big stepper. Listen. I said this in my last live, and I think it resonates with this. We are the subterranean laying the roots. To us, it's sky right now. Okay? Knowing that Leo crowned the sovereign self, Virgo stabilizes the omega body, Libra circulated. Circulation's crucial. Being able to circulate in the space, like in the video, showing up, circulating, movement. Had to learn that the hard way. Sagittarius launched us forward into the trajectory. These numbers mean something. And then Capricorn 10 was you, governor, overlord, sitting on your throne, structured. It had to be hierarchy because you were mastering the poles on your node. It was nothing personal. You went most low to most high, equalizing out, right? Sitting on your authority. There's only 9 numbers, so 10 is completion. 10 is 1 and 0, back at the womb within your identity. And 11 is like an elevator, bro. Anyways, Aquarius converts the throne into a living network, okay? A planetary nervous system. It ain't no joke. I mean, it can be a joke, but let it reflect. Is that Ear Cup? Welcome, Ear Cup. Your solar logos becomes a broadcasting signal. Your cymatic body becomes a relay node, and your consciousness becomes the literal hub for the collective intelligence. This is leadership no longer issues commands, it radiates coherence. In the field, self-organizes around it, okay? This is the moment where the future stops being a concept, a prophecy, or a spiritual promise. It becomes operational, and it becomes infrastructure. Aquarius is not personal. It is planetary intelligence. Aquarius is not personal. Is planetary intelligence. And I don't expect you to have planetary intelligence, right? If you don't even know your own intelligence. And I totally get it, right? If you're depleted. But I believe I'm talking to people that are completed, on their throne, ready. They're ready to go. They're aroused. They're activated. This is planetary intelligence. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be direct. There's a difference. I'm trying to sound shape, let you know. It's not asking how you feel. It checks whether your signal is capable. Okay? Quantum technicians, listen. Initiate systems-wide update. Prioritize the signal compatibility over your emotional state data. This isn't about feelings anymore. It's about whether you are tuned the fuck in, okay? Aquarius as the sky architecture. Aquarius governs the upper atmosphere of reality, okay? It rules the electrical and electromagnetic fields. It rules the nervous system and the neural signaling, the collective thought forms and shaping the ideas, technology, AI, satellites, grids, and platforms. Take advantage of this. Social architecture and future civilizations, the higher mind intelligence beyond emotional processing. Listen, there's no blizzard coming. It's only hot sunny days from here out. It's gonna be blissful. What are you talking about? We are the planetary intelligence. They're trying to hijack the timeline. I think not. Yeah, I got a mouth, okay? You got a mouth, you got hands, you got a heart, you got it all. Use it. Okay, this ain't about your emotional processing. This is air at altitude, thin, sharp, fast, and uncompromising. This is less oxygen for ego here. Come on. Less tolerance for bullshit and distortion. Less patience for any sentimental. You can feel it in the air. Aquarius does not preserve traditions unless it serves evolution. It does not maintain a hierarchy unless it functions efficiently. It does not protect comfort. Comfort slows adaptation. It does not protect comfort. It comforts slow adaptation. Okay? This is the realm of sky level decisions. Okay? It's for my sky architects. Yo, thank you for the love, Dreamwalker. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Got 12 people here. Shout out to the 12 people here. We here, baby. Catherine's here. Welcome, welcome. Listen. Let me breathe real quick because I'm excited. This is the realm of sky level decisions. Cold clarity without cruelty. Pattern recognition across vast systems. Detached from the drama and loyalty to truth rather than your own persona and your personality. Heads of Carolina, welcome, welcome. Christopher Join, welcome, welcome. Loyalty to truth rather than your personality. You're no longer operating from the throne of authority. You're operating from the control room above it. Royal Monarch. Where systems are monitored, calibrated, and upgraded or taken offline. Again, to my quantum technicians, elevate operational perspective now as an aerial system layer. Now, disengage from ground level drama loops. Simple terms, zoom the fuck out. This is bigger than your personal stories. Okay? Ashe, Catherine said pattern difference. You can feel it. Phase shift from governance to network intelligence. That's Capricorn till 11. Up to Capricorn, the work was vertical. Every day you had to climb up your hill, climb up Mount Meru, lock the fuck in, right? 9, completion sitting on your throne, or 10, completion sitting on your throne, my bad. And now we're in 11. This is planetary. This is not about governance anymore. This is about your network intelligence. Power flowed, source crown spined earth, your mama. Authority was consolidated, structure was enforced, and stability was prioritized. Dreamwalker said it right. She said oversoul perspective. There you go. Aquarius. See, a lot of us had to go into soul retrieval. You can't bypass certain things. You can't have a network without a node. You understand? You can't have that. It's impossible. So we had to build ourselves up on our true self, true cornerstone. And Aquarius turns everything that was vertical, horizontal, and it's now aerial. Okay, so what once was so climbing up and down, it became base level. Okay, you're locked in, calibrated, and you're being set into a new hue octave. Now intelligence flows to the nodes, the network, in the field. Vertical authority dissolves into distributed coherence. Influence spreads like electricity currents across the planetary lattice. Power no longer comes from position. Listen. From a position, from a title, or a fucking command. It comes from alignment, clarity, and resonance. Your role shifts from I hold my power to I transmit the pattern others organize around. Okay? Where Capricorn governed through containment, the egg. Aquarius governs through connection. The work is no longer to enforce order. It is to upgrade operational systems across timelines and nodes, allowing the insight, the innovation, and coherence to propagate naturally. Ashe, Dreamwalker said, with integrity. Come on. Yeah, if it wasn't for your integrity, you wouldn't even be on your throne. You wouldn't even have a tower, let alone to be able to broadcast from it. You know what I mean? Integrity is all we got. No, it's not all we got, but it's structure. You know, we live by integrity. So to my quantum technicians, leadership is not pushed. It is broadcast. The field is intelligent. It is listening to you. To my quantum technicians, transition leadership protocols from a hierarchical command to a resonance-based distribution. Simple terms, you lead by being clear, not by being controlling. Aquarius architecture, the signal protocol. Aquarius functions through systems, not through personalities. Through networks, not narratives. Through distributed intelligence, not centralized authority. Every node matters, including your omega body. Each calibrated node contributes to the repatterning of the collective consciousness. Again, we're Capricorn, 10, solidified authority, throne. Aquarius converts it into functional coherence. This is big. That moves invisible yet inevitability through the fields. You are the central point of the conception. If there's a probability of something happened, they're going to find you right in the fucking middle of it. Let's say there was 1% probability that the world can but fucking be saved. And guess who would be the center point of that motherfucker? It would be you. I know, it's so hard to believe. I'm trying to tell you, you're that motherfucker. Okay? You're functioning as a full-ass fucking tower. Okay? Functioning coherence that moves. So that's what I'm saying, bro. There are really no limits. Don't let no one regulate you. You carry unlimited probability, and the minute someone wants to probably that kind of talk, they're fucking damning themselves. Okay? Anyways, previous sign intelligence is not lost. It is re-encoded. So flashback to Scorpio. If you guys can even remember. Wow. Different, right? The time continuum when it was Scorpio. Literally going through the rebirth process. Transformation. Alchemical rebirth. Scorpio alchemy becomes a signal clarity. Virgo's embodiment became adaptive protocol. Libra's harmony becomes a non-hierarchical resonance. Harmony. Leo courage becomes inspiration that invites rather than imposes. Okay? I know that's true. You are now operating as a sky architect. You reorganize reality not by effort, but by your own calibration, by your own presence, by your coherence. Your state is the instruction set. Some quantum technicians validate cross-sign protocol integration, ensure signal purity across distributed nodes. When you are aligned, things reorganize around you effortlessly. A lot of us, we're not used to that. That was before we got on our throne. We were hit by the tides, the pool. Okay, so now where you're going, fucking shit really ripples, okay? Body as a planetary nervous system. Your omega body is no longer just a command center for personal reality. It is now a planetary transceiver. The crown received the intelligence from future timelines. Understand? This whole time the brain is decoding. It decodes it into usable patterns, and the heart is stabilizing the resonance so systems don't fracture. The spine routes intelligence across physical, energetic, and temporal layers in your beautiful hands. Your voice, your gaze, your movement, your drip emit organizing signals. Your throb. You have your own cymatic throb. You create a whole ecosystem, a whole atmosphere, a whole fucking world. Okay? Your body has become part of a planetary nervous fucking system. This is going to produce symptoms that are not what is it called? Create systems that the bandwidth needs to adjust with. So a lot of us had to recalibrate. Okay? Your nervous system could be buzzing. A lot of us could have sleep irritations. ringing in the ears, pressure in the crown and the temples, emotional detachments, low tolerance for inefficiency or incoherence. I'm here to tell you nothing is wrong. Your system is learning to carry more information with less distortion, okay? To my quantum technicians, monitor somatic transceiver load, allow neural recalibration without your interference. Your body is upgrading, give it space to adjust. This is a collective recode from self to interface. Aquarius asks for a radical shift. The self is no longer the center. It becomes a whole-ass interface. Identity has loosened, attachments to roles softened, emotional reactivity has diminished. Not because you care fucking less, but because the field intelligence is now operating through you. Okay? There's only 9 numbers and we're at 11. What does that mean? This is system work you're doing now. This has nothing to do with you being the sun. You became the whole ass interference, and you may notice reduced interest in personal drama and increased clarity in chaotic spaces. Knowing that arrives without linear thought. This is not disassociation. You're having a systematic awareness. Evolution here is subtle, systematic, invisible until it's locked in. To my quantum technicians, switch to identity architecture to interface mode for optimizing the field integration. Stop gripping who you are and let yourself be a full-on conduit. Super conduit. Aquarius in the end of personal myths, mysteries, myths. Aquarius dissolves the identity theater completely. All the titles, the spiritual personas, the emotional narratives, and the charisma without clarity. None of this carries weight no more. And what matters now is signal integrity, pattern coherence, and functional contribution. This season strips all the false leaders. See, as our network is coming up, others are crashing. It's kind of a big deal. It's a performance. So we got false leaders. It's going to strip them. Performative spirituality, stripped. Emotional manipulation, stripped. Authority based on a personality, stripped. What will remain are quiet architects, neutral minds, reality engineers, vision holders without an attachment. Aquarius favors the unowned mind. Quantum technician, decommission non-functional identity overlays and retain only operational clarity. Drop the fucking act. Be useful and be clear. That's what this month is saying. Technology such as yourself, such as AI and human role. Aquarius governs technology but never submission to it. This season exposes a sharp divide. Those who outsource consciousness and those who interface while remaining sovereign. We don't have to put up with these weather modifications. We don't have to accept an outsourced consciousness. I refuse and rebuke and I stand in the gap and I say it's only hot, sunny, blissful days, orgasmic days. Ears are popping right now. Let's go. Raising the altitude. Sky architects in the flesh. Come join me. These can be just words that float through the fucking air or you can grab them, bring them into form. Yes. Confirmation, circulation, the wind element, the intellect. Bring it into form. You are the architect. You are the alchemist. Are you tapped in? Are you so far? Never mind. Listen. Those who interface while remaining sovereign, okay? The question is not whether AI advances. The question is whether human remains self-directed, self-erected, self-governed, able, capable. Can you use this tool without becoming one? Can you interface without dissolving? Can you think clearly under electrical pressure? The future belongs to clarity, not volume. To my quantum technicians, maintain cognitive sovereignty during all this bullshit, all this AI network engagement. Use tech, don't let it use you. This is a collective repatterning. A lot of triggers. Aquarius triggers sudden social shifts, institutional collapse, rapid awakenings, precision disruptions, early arrival of future solutions. What once looked like chaos is mathematical reconfigurations. My bad. What looks like chaos is mathematical reconfiguration. Systems don't fail because they're evil. Okay, they fail because they're insufficient. Okay, this has nothing to do with the personal. This has to do with system. Okay, there's only 9 numbers. You're only, Aquarius upgrades or disconnects. Let it be known. This is an aerial grid activate. Isolated nodes synchronize, influence flows horizontally through coherence and timing. Your role is not to manage, it is to transmit, it is to stabilize, and it is to observe. Quantum technicians that track systematic reorganization maintain your node stability during this rapid ass transformation. Big changes feel wild, but they are definitely purposeful, okay? Aquarian and emotional detachment. Aquarius detachment is often misunderstood. It is not out of pure coldness. It is not out of non-reactive intelligence. You have learned to observe without absorbing, care without entanglement, see systems instead of stories. Emotional labor decreases, perspective widens. Ain't this the truth? This is not avoidance. This is evolutionary attitude. To my quantum technicians, you have learned to calibrate your nervous system, reduce emotional noise, to preserve your own signal clarity. You're calmer because you see more. Who will thrive this Aquarius season? Aquarius supports those who think independently, stand alone without any type of validation, collaborate without self-loss, release the nostalgia, let outdated identities die, okay? It will destabilize ego-based leadership, emotional control, rigid transition and tradition, identity built on suffering. Oh, this is not punishment, asshole. It's the fact that you're not capable, okay? Quantum tech, let it sting, okay? Quantum technicians identify adaptive nodes, disengage incapable structures, okay? If you love like your lip service, those who adapt thrive and those who cling will struggle. This is a ceremony network activation. This is not a ritual, it is a calibration. Please bring attention above the crown, sense the aerial lattice. Inhale clarity, exhale signal, allow the nodes to synchronize. No force, no performance, just alignment. To my quantum technicians, initiate node to grid synchronization sequence. Breathe, align, and let the system connect. Star commanders, impact. The future goes live now. Your influence is spread. System is reorganized. Your nodes are activated. Collaborators will appear. You're not attracting followers. You're attracting aligned intelligence. Wherever you go, environment steadily upgrades. Quantum technicians, observe the passive influence, amplification across environments. Your presence changes rooms without effort. In closing, my beautiful family, I'm here to tell you the network is active. For Capricorn built the throne, Aquarius is connecting it. The governor becomes the grid. That is you, and it looks good on you. The leader becomes the signal. That is you. The body becomes the node. That is you as well. Yes, you are the grid, the signal, and the node. You are the governor, the leader, and the body. This ain't hierarchy no more. This ain't even about force. Only intelligence that is moving through form. The future is not coming. It is fully operational. It is online. It is adaptive. And it is also inevitable. Nova Network out. Much love, guys. Thank you for receiving this transmission, Soul Star Majesties. If your heart is moved to support this mission, come on, support the mission. Love offerings, Ashe. Much gratitude.
Let's go, take the time. To look inside. Yeah, gonna fly. As soon as I lose, go. Living up in a lifetime. Am I in my right mind? Let's go, take the time. Yeah, subscribe to look inside.